Yo, another edition of the Angry Photographer. I'm not so angry tonight because I haven't slept in days. I've been busy. Being the lazy peckerhead that I am, I'm going to show you a quick trick on how to check your used shit. And nothing is easier than sitting in bed or in your chair, checking your used gear or used lenses that come in. I've always got used lenses popping in and out, and just usually you can buy one of these professional charts. You really can't print them out yourself to get the ultra fine resolution, like down to the scale of 10, which you actually can't see there. You got vertical fine lines because I'm not focused in on that on this camera right now. Grab one of these for 15-20 bucks on eBay. It's a test chart. What I do is I keep it on the wall. I'll use like a test lens, or I'll test new lenses. I'll check a camera, or I'll check autofocus feature issues, or specifically what I'm doing is I'm checking a new lens, and I'll check for edge distortion and see if I got a loose element or something. It's great to keep one of these on the wall. I've actually got it in my closet. It's just held up by magnets. It's a great, perfect, lazy, quick trick and tip to check your used gear, especially if you got a bunch of used gear pouring in. This is a test chart. Now you can print out a specific portion of this on your inkjet printer. Just type in DSLR test chart on Google, and then go to images and then sort by highest first, in other words largest file. And what you can do is you can print out part of this. You can't obviously print out all of this in all its ultra super fine detail on your inkjet, but you can get close. You can print out just a certain section of it and print that out by 8 by 10. What you do is plaster that on your wall or wherever you want. You use that as a test reference point at a set distance for checking your used gear. And that's what I do for checking used lenses that pop in. I'll, see if it's bad, and then if, of course, somebody sent me a bad lens, I'll send them bad feedback and tell them to go fuck themselves, and then I'm sending the lens back and threaten them with bad feedback. And I love leaving good feedback. I'm actually happy to leave happy to leave very strange good feedback as I am bad feedback on eBay. You should ask me the sort of good feedback I leave people on eBay when I like stuff that they sold me, especially when I've really got something, pulled the wool over their eyes and got something really good for very cheap. Anyway, you want one of these test charts. You might not have enough gear passing through your hands to justify it, but it is extremely handy. You don't have to have the whole damn chart for 15 bucks. What you can do is just go to, you got an inkjet printer, just go to Google, bring up the image, bring up the very high resolution image, print out a small section of it. What you can do is you can print out multiple sections and then tape them all together, just post them on your wall, then use that as a test for your lenses. It's the super cheap, quick, and dirty, which of course when you're a lazy schmuck like me, quick, cheap, and dirty is always the best, especially if it is professional and quick. And I'm always about the easy methodology. Not everything professional and technical has to be hard and complicated. You can do something really simple like this. It'll take you just a few minutes to print it out. So that's my tip for the day, to check your used gear, to check your camera, to check your sensors. I was showing you prior videos showing you how to check for spots and dust and crud on your image sensor using the white screen, or you could even use something like this shiny white surface. Just take a test shot, open up your sensor, puff some air in, the camera upside down to get rid of it, test it again. Shoot it at grayscale. If you shoot it bright white, you won't actually see the dust. What you do is you make sure the exposure exposes white as roughly 18% gray or something close to that. It doesn't have to be perfect. So, bringing out the tips to save you time and money, and let me know what you can do. If you like this video, you could always make a donation, or you can tell me to go screw myself. Whatever makes you most happy, whatever floats your boat, whatever rocks your boat, rock out with your cock out, catch